Off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. To the air right away. Here's Shuck. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game. And it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Now it's 2nd and 10. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
To throw is Shuck. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
The Vikings first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Vikings.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Now they'll change things up. Here's Shuck. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Now Shuck. To Mixon on the check down. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Pass throw right back to Joe Mixon. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 28-yard line.
To throw now, Shuck. Now he's going to step up and run. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. To the air again is Shuck. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Shuck again. And again, he'll find Gronkowski complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Rob Gronkowski, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Vikings put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Saints nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. 60, 19, take go.
On play action, Shuck. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Shuck now to throw. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 7-0 on EA Sports. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
60 Eagles, 6, trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing, Shuck. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 34-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And his throw here is incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
They're going to run with Taysom Hill. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Let's go. Hawk 70, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70. Riggs.
They'll set up a throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
That's another.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
60 Bobcat.
2nd and 2. To Valdez Scantling over the middle. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up first and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Come on. Cougar 19. 19.
Off the play fake. Here's Shuck. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on first and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. And now an audible here into something else.
Trap 60. Rig alert. Cut 19. Go street. 18 Rattler. Hut.
Shuck on third and goal. He'll try and do this himself toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on fourth and goal. Now he's got it. He's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
And Gronkowski's got it, complete over the middle. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Vikings first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
That's another Vikings first down.
Back to throw now on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 11 more on that one and another first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Ready? 60 Eagles.
To the air once more. Shuck. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Kevin O'Connell has a play call ready. His guys going for it on 4th. To throw is Shuck. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And the Vikings, first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack.
Jordan. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 49-yard line.
Warriors 70.
Here's Shuck. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Play action. Shuck. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A big play there. 45 yards. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
19.
Now Shuck. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. This goes out wide from Mixon. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw now, Shuck. Short throw complete to Gronkowski. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
First down. A gain of 7. First down, Vikings.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got Shockey. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 17 yards, first down, Vikings.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Joe Mixon, 33 yards. And the Vikings have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Alert! Alert! Go!
Now a turn and a give to Mixon. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Joe Mixon with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Vikings are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Shit getting wicked, brother.
Now to try to add the extra point, the lefty Anderson. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Vikings 21, Saints 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing.
Nigga trying to run my Hail Mary play on me.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Dragon 60.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
And that nearly intercepted.
Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's fourth down. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So after the fourth down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. Throwing, Shuck. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd and 10. On play action, Shuck. And a throw right sideline is complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Kamara is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way.
They gonna know all the fucking plays, huh?
And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Joe Mixon, 51 yards. And the Vikings use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just
Almost,
scored.
yeah.
It's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Saints 14.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
Who that, nigga? We that.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Ready.
Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Shuck. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
2nd and 15 at the 30-yard line.
Play fake, Shuck. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. He's going to try and go deep again. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Whistles and a timeout at the 2:05 mark. So this defense wanting to get one more pause in before the 2-minute warning, and they do just that. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires.
You know, get out of here, little brother.
Ball now in excellent field position. Running left, it's Mixon. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. That one looks like he'll throw here. Wide open, it's Marshall, complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Brandon Marshall, 33